and welcome back to my YouTube channel. As you may have understood by the title of this video, we are going to do another review. And lately I was doing those reviews live, but my internet connection is not going to be good enough to allow me to make these live streams. And I'm really sorry about that, because I like the connections that we have, and I like that when you suggest things that the websites can be improved at. So I like the interaction that we used to have. Unfortunately, for the next couple of months, I'm stuck with this internet connection, which is not good enough. So I won't be able to do any more live streams, at least for the couple next months. Anyway, for those of you who are new here, hi, how are you? My name is Eleftheria, and I would appreciate if you could like this video, share it with your friends, and also subscribe to my YouTube channel. Let's start with the reviews, because I didn't do this kind of videos for a long time, so now we have to see quite a few interesting things. And someone sent me his project, but as you can see, actually, we cannot see the project because probably it's private. Maybe that person deleted the project. I don't know. I'm not sure. But when you send me your projects, please make sure that they are public and everyone can see them. Because if it's like that, then we cannot do a proper review. Oh, and something that I forgot to mention is if you check out the description box, you can find a link. It's a Google form, and you can submit there your own website or project. So I will do a free review. The reviews were free and they will continue to be free. Just send me your project and I will do my best as soon as possible. Okay, so that was a quick example of what I cannot do. Now let's continue with another cool project. It's coming to us from Sylvain Leaf, and this guy has sent me more of his project. I know that he's doing an amazing job, and Sylvain, probably you will watch that video, so thank you very much for sending me all of your projects. Now, in this project, I was kind of lost, I have to admit. I didn't know exactly what Sylvain wanted to show us through this project. He did mention me though that we should check out the animation page and the settings. Now if I click to a song, because as I realized these are songs, we will hear the song, we would listen to the song. I hope I'm not going to get copyrighted.
Everybody,
okay, I will pause, but I think that you get the feeling. We have songs here. I can go to the previews or to the next one, and again we will have songs and songs. I can like the song. Over here I have some suggestions like none or all or one, and again none. I'm not really sure what exactly is that. Probably it's something like it simulates a media player, and when I like a song I have like this animation. So Sylvain mentioned that I should say something about the animation, and I think that he has done a really good job here. But now the problem is that I cannot find the songs again. Maybe I can click here so I can go back to the songs, but I think that when you like something, then you could go back to see all the songs, or I don't know, something similar. Now that I can only see the animation, I'm losing all the other songs, so that's not very beneficial. So make sure that you change that. So although the animation is good, I think that the other parts could be improved a little bit. And the other thing is that Sylvain asks for a review in the settings. Now in the settings, again, I have the feeling that you are missing some things. I wasn't really sure what you were trying to say here. I don't know, like buttons, songs. I'm not really sure what you try to say here. I cannot click on many of these things. Like I cannot click here. I cannot click here. So I'm not really sure what you wanted to do with that page. And since the user, in this case me, cannot understand what this page is all about, it means that the user experience is not that good, and you could definitely improve that one. Okay, and one last thing is, okay, let's click here, is that usually we have this part down below on the page and not up here. And also another small improvement that you could do is to make this the scroll bar, you could give it an effect, you could change it a little bit, because I know that this one is the default one, and I'm sure, because I have seen some of your previous work, that you can improve that bar over here. All right? Okay, Sylvain, wait, because later we will see another project of yours. Okay, and now we will continue with Aman. And I also know that Aman usually watches all my videos, so I wanted to say thank you very much about that. So here we have like a personal portfolio. And in this case we see, hi, I am Aman, front-end developer and blogger. I would like to see an image of you like right here. And then we have here your work and contact me. I'm not going to click on these buttons for now. I'm just going to scroll a little bit down so I can see front-end Metro projects, and I can see a lot of your projects here. I've already clicked on the links and I know that they are opening into a different website in your GitHub. So this is really a nice thing, because a lot of people do the mistake that they will open the GitHub page inside their portfolio, so you're going to lose the portfolio. We don't want that. We want the user to stay inside your portfolio, and then your projects can open to a different tab. And this is what Aman does, and this is the correct way of doing things. So good job here. I can see that you have a lot of projects, and I like that we have here the button see more. And then we have the blogs. Here my suggestion would be my suggestion is that you don't need plural. This should be like blog and not blogs. I also clicked on the articles, and I know that they open in Hashnode, so like this is also really cool. I do like that. So here we have the articles, they are all nice. I'm going to close that. And now a small suggestion would be to, even if I click here on the text and not only in the image as I clicked before, it would be nice to be transferred again to the article. Okay, but all in all, you have done like a really nice job here. We have again the see more, which the user will be transferred to Hashnode. This is a good job. Something that I didn't mention is that I really like the colors. I like that you have played with these minimal colors. It's not like exactly black, but it's a very dark color that it's almost black, and it's this color right here that it's almost gold. So I like this combination. Good job there. I like that you have like a minimal logo, let's say, for your name. This is also be done like really well. And then you have like connect with me, and you have your social media links here. A small improvement, or not an improvement, maybe just a suggestion, would be to only have the icons and not having like the word. But even if you stick it like that, I think that it's a really good job. I like again the animation and the small hover effect. I think that you have done like a pretty nice job here. And again, like all in all, I did like it. Okay, something that I mentioned, not that I mentioned, something that I noticed, sorry, is that on a mobile, it doesn't look so good. I think that here there are some problems with the responsiveness, and I don't know, there were some things again about the responsiveness that could be improved. I don't know if you've already checked it in a mobile form, but yeah, as you can see, there are some things that could be improved a little bit. So just pay attention to those small things, because all in all, you did like a really good job. And like here, for example, this menu could be a little bit bigger, and like small details like that can make your website look even cooler. Okay, so now let's continue to another project. This project comes again from Sylvain. So again, like thank you Sylvain for giving me access to this project. this project, so Sylvain says that we should only check the demo login profile, and here in front of me I have some notes so I don't forget anything that I want to say. So for Sylvain that says to check the demo, I went here and sign up, and because Sylvain says to check only the demo, I did notice here some things that could be improved, like you could add a lot more white space, so add some padding or some margin, because these things should be separated a little bit better. And also here you could add some margin, and maybe here you don't even need the line. And the last thing is that you could make this part to be in the middle, in the center, and not on the left, because everything else is aligned in the center. So I think that you could also center that. Okay, but let's focus on what Sylvain says, which is to check the login. Now I did try to log in for demo, so I will click on that. Okay. It doesn't do anything. I don't know why I had like some issues with that. Let's refresh it and try to do it one more time, because I don't know if it's something wrong. I really don't know what's going on. Okay, so now I'm actually logged in, because I can see that I have here the aim and I can do a log out. But I didn't see how I logged in. I didn't change anything. I just like refreshed the website. So I will try to log out, and I did try to do that actually before, because before I started doing this video I was checking the websites and I saw that I can log in, and then I couldn't log out. So I will click again on log out, and I have like this white space here and nothing else. So maybe the logout functionality isn't working really well. So I had that problem before. And I also started checking this project into a mobile form, and I noticed that I have like the cookies here in the application cookies. So I have the cookies here, and that's why I couldn't log in or log out. But if you delete the cookies, then you can obviously do the login and log out again. Yeah, my main issue here is that I didn't understand how I logged in, and I couldn't understand at first how can I log out. So I think again that some improvements could be made in this part. Okay, I'm sure that you will go back and you will do those changes. Okay, let's check now another project, and this one is coming from Djamel, and it's a portfolio. I checked the portfolio and I have to say that I really liked it. I think that it's modern and the colors are nice, and the font size and the font family are all beautiful. I think that Djamel didn't ask for something special, just a small review of his portfolio. So we have like my projects and CV, what I do. I checked your articles, and I saw that some spelling things like could be improved, or some grammatical things, like some things in English could change. I know that English is not your main language, but it's nice to try to write well, because the people that are going to see your portfolio, maybe they know good English. So yeah, maybe just try to improve that a little bit. I know that it's hard, but a small suggestion would be to give it to a friend of yours or somebody else that you know that he or she like knows good English, so they can check your website and find all those little mistakes. I'm not a native English speaker, obviously, so probably I cannot even find everything. But there are some small suggestions. So I saw that in some cases you weren't using a space between some words, and I also think that in some cases the I could be in capital and it's not. And sometimes let's check that one. Like, I do mobile development just for fun. We don't usually say just for fun, because for you maybe it's just for fun, but again, like, this term doesn't sound very professional, and we want your portfolio to look professional. Okay, so you could change that and try to say something like, I do mobile development because I really enjoy working with Flutter, as I think Flutter is an amazing framework. Or you could say something similar, just, you know, like, these small improvements can have like a big impact to your personal portfolio. So my suggestion here could be to read everything that you have wrote one more time with a clear mind, and be very careful and very detailed with all those little things. Okay, let's continue with my skills. You have front end, back end, and other. I do like how you have categorized everything. And yep, I think that I don't have like anything else to add in my skills. If you have like more skills, then please do add them. On the recent work, you have all web development and mobile development, and here I would have to say that I clicked on those projects, or let's say work, and everything is the same. I don't know if you forgot to add your projects. I don't know if this is a mistake or if it's a bug, but everything is the same. So I think that you most probably forgot to add them. I don't know what happened. If you do add them, then the structure here like is really nice. You will have the photos, you will have like some basic information. So all those things like do look good, but please add your projects, okay? And then the last thing, or one of the last things, is my qualifications. Sorry, and you have here some stuff. Be careful with the 2016, it should be aligned on the right, as everything else is aligned to the right. And for this one, it's the same. Then you have the About Me section. I read it and I think that you have wrote everything nice here. I like that there are some small animation with your image and with the social media links here. I think that you've done like a nice job. And then you have the Contact Me form. My small suggestion here is that when I click on the Submit button, nothing happens, but it should happen something. It should say to the user if something is sent or not. Probably here I didn't send anything, but maybe you should have like an asterisk here or something to say that these fields are mandatory, and you could have that field visible only when the user clicks on submit, or you could have an asterisk to show to the user that some fields like the name and the email and the message are mandatory. Okay, and I think that's pretty much it. Now, another thing that I noticed, or it could be improved, is that you could have like this header right here. It could be a sticky one. So although I scroll, the header would be always on top, and that would be quite better, because I could change between this section right here quicker, so I wouldn't have to scroll down or up to change those things here. And anytime I would know where exactly I am. For example, here, these are the qualifications, but maybe sorry, it's the skills. See, I did a mistake. So this is the skills. But if I had here the header and the skills like was highlighted, then I wouldn't forget what I saw or what I've done. Okay, and before we continue to the next project, really quickly, I also checked your resume, your CV, because like you had your CV here, it was like the first thing on your website. So I said, hey, let's check that. And what I noticed is that although you have like a pretty good CV, you could change your image and you could add an image that looks more professional. So that would mean maybe like a white background, or a background that doesn't have like a lot of things. In this case, this works for you. It's just a blue background, so you don't have any problem with the background. The only thing is that you wear, I think, sunglasses. So sunglasses are not so professional. You just want a simple photo of you and like only your face and a simple background, nothing else, nothing more. And the other thing is that I noticed in your projects, in your educations, and in stuff like that, that you don't have the things that you did in a chronological order, and you should do that. So the most recent one should be on top. The things that you did on 2020 should be on top, then 2019, 2018, and not the opposite. So don't start from 2018, start from 2020. And do change that in your projects, in your education, and everywhere else that you may use it. And the other thing is that here on the social media, make sure that you have the real social media and not here as you have on Facebook and stuff like that. And also in the industry you have like the teamwork, and the teamwork is like a really, really important one. If you feel that you're not so good at teamwork, then I would suggest you to just erase that thing, delete that thing, because teamwork is something really important and most companies will look for that. I think that most companies will look for a person that it has the teamwork a little bit higher as a skill. So if you are on the lower side, then my suggestion would be not to add it at all. Okay, thank you for your portfolio. All in all, you did like a really, really good job. It is a really nice and modern and friendly portfolio. Okay, and now let's continue with one more project. It's the last one that we're going to see, and this project is coming from Rithik. And I saw that name and I was like, I think that I've seen before that name, where was that name and stuff like that. So I went back to check all my previous portfolios reviews because I knew that name, and then I remember that I actually had done a review on that project, which is from Rithik. So we have the same person, or at least I think that we have the same person. Okay, let's go back to the project, and here Rithik asked only to review the font size, and the font size is really good. I like both the font size and the font family, so it's a really nice job here. I do also like the colors and the color combination. I was clicking on days and nothing much happened. I actually only got to the home page or on the top of the page. So if you cannot click on something, for example, if you cannot click on days, then you shouldn't add this functionality. I mean, this functionality doesn't give you anything new. And then the other thing that I noticed is when I clicked on projects, okay, we had 100 days of code and a video of mine. So guys, this is me, video 18, that I did a review on Rithik on the website that I showed before. So yeah, I was really amazed by that. So thank you very much, Rithik, for including me to your personal portfolio, the 100 days of code journey. It's like a really, really nice thing for me. Okay, so you have like here again some of your work and the projects that you have done. I will just go back because we want to see here the font size again. I think that the font size is good, but something that I noticed is that when you go on a mobile form, then this part right here, the font size right here, again, like it looks really good, but here, as you can see, this one is pretty small, and I think that you could like make this one a little bit bigger. So the font family, as you can see here, is like this one, and I really liked it. But now for the font size here, I think that this one could be improved a little bit. Okay, I don't know what's the suitable one. You can play with it, you can make it like bigger or smaller, not smaller, maybe bigger, but I think that that would be also a nice suggestion. So that was it, guys. I hope that you liked this video. I hope that you enjoyed it. Please don't forget to check out the description box, because there you can find a way on how you can participate with your own projects. And if you did like this video, please don't forget to like, share it with your friends, and also subscribe to my YouTube channel. Stay home, stay safe, and see you really soon with another cool video. Bye!